Hi everyone, Shreya here and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching me. Guys, today's video I am going to unbox all the products that I got from Sephora and Ulta. So the last video I told you that I didn't receive the Sephora order that I ordered like about 3 weeks ago, and it's finally arrived. That was like so funny. I was sitting in my couch and I was thinking, what should I do for you the next video? And literally 5 minutes after, the delivery guy has knocked on my door, and guess what? It was Sephora products! So I knew that the next video, today's video, I am going to unbox all the products that I got. So that means that everything that I'm going to try on today is first impression. I never tried these products before. It's my first time trying them. So you can call this also a review video. Guys, just before we start, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, press on the button right here so you make sure not to miss any of my content. So the first thing that I'm going to try is the primer. So I told you that the Tatcha is on the way and it's finally arrived. This one right here is the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. So this is the actually first time that I am trying Tatcha primer. To be honest, I never tried one before. Oh my god, the packaging is so beautiful. I love the packaging. The packaging is really exclusive, is a really high-end product. This one about for $52 just for primer, and that is crazy. But I've been watching review videos about this primer, and I said, well, I got to try it because it just felt like, oh my gosh, it's actually really modifying the skin. So that's my actually the first time trying Tatcha primer. So I gave myself 2 pumps, and I'm just gonna go and put it on my skin, and it smells amazing. Like, it smells really good. Oh wow. This primer, I feel like, first of all, it's really brightening up my skin. Even though I feel like I need another pump to my skin because I feel like I have like not enough. The most important thing for me when I'm applying a primer is actually to apply the primer in the T-zone. That's where the pores are. We want to close them. We want to make sure that we don't have oiliness in our skin. I have to say that it feels so smooth on my skin. Right now, it's time for the foundation. So I told you last video that I ordered a matte foundation and it's super trendy. I never tried this brand before. I just want to say it. Okay, so the foundation that I'm gonna use is right here, the Fanny Beauty. This one right here is the Porphyro Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. I really love matte foundation, but sometimes I feel like there's a lot of matte foundation that actually getting really cakey on my skin. The packaging is everything right here. It looks so beautiful. It looks really good. Now right here they say shake well, so I'm just gonna go and shake it really well. Now this shade that I'm gonna use is 220. I didn't try this shade before. I actually bought it online, and Sephora, they have this option in their application that you can actually try it on. They asking you a few questions. Which foundation have you been using and what shade do you use? So I've been using a lot the Estee Lauder, and the shade that I use is 3-in-1, and they actually just match this shade by matching the shade that I'm using to the Estee Lauder one. I hope that you will understand because I didn't understand myself. So I am just gonna hope that is really my skin tone. So I'm gonna go with the Real Technique sponge and grab product into it and put it on my face. So I just have to say that the foundation has a really beautiful matte finish right here. It doesn't stay wet. It actually feels really smooth on the skin. It doesn't transfer. The only thing that I'm really concerned about right now is just my shade. but to be honest, that was my risk that I took in advance. I ordered this through the application. Of course, that if I would go to the store by myself and then I will match my foundation to see if it's my color, of course that it's gonna be a perfect match. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to try is the concealer. So you guys know that my favorite concealer for lately is actually the Born This Way, and it's actually a really good concealer that has a full coverage into it. I felt like I need to renew my collection, so I actually ordered a concealer too. And guys, today I am going to try, this one is the Hourglass concealer. This one right here, it's about $35 just for the concealer. Usually the concealer it's about $15 to $20, so I guess $35, it's not that big difference. So this concealer that I'm gonna use right now is the Vanish Airbrush Concealer. I've never tried Hourglass brand as well. Like, I'm really new to all these brands right here. Tatcha, Fenty Beauty, and this one right here. I mean, that's actually my first time trying the brand. So I have no idea what I order, like literally like that. So the shade right here is Oat. I do one side in purpose because I really want to see what it looks like before and after. So I'm just gonna go with the Real Technique sponge and blend the concealer in. So definitely the concealer is really good. I feel like it has a very full coverage into it. What I like about this, that is actually stay matte and it doesn't crease. A lot of concealer tend to be really creasy under the eyes. But the real test is when you wear it for long term. I mean, not for long term, for like all the day, and then you can actually see. I feel like this shade is doing well with my complexion. It's not that bad. It's not perfect again, but like I said, I chose this through the application, so I don't blame the brand. I can actually say that this one is doing really well with my complexion. It looks natural. I actually like to use brighten colors under my eyes, so I'm good. I actually don't know what's going on. I hope that you guys notice what I noticed, because I definitely can see that this one looks much more brighter than this one. Now, I know that some concealer that actually tend to get in the foundation that is actually look more involved in like one piece. So I really hope that this one is gonna happen in this one, because right now I look like funny AF. And I'm just gonna go and start contour my face. Okay, so I really want to say that I feel like this concealer it's really smart. Actually getting the color of the complexion and it's getting more involved in the foundation. I feel like this concealer is doing really well. The next thing I'm gonna use the Morphe. It's not something new. It's my regular setting powder that I'm using most of the time. I'm just gonna use right here the Back and Set setting powder. This one right here is translucent. So I want to stop here for a moment and just tell you guys that I don't know what's going on, but I don't see my pores and I am so happy about that. I don't know if it's the concealer, I don't know if it's the foundation, or even if it's the primer. I believe that it's the primer, but I believe that it also the mix of these three products right here that I use, because I feel like they're all really matte and they're all really airbrush products, and I have to say that I am highly impressed. I am happy. I am gonna do my eye makeup. So I already primed my eyes with the Vanish concealer of the Hourglass, and right now I am going to use eyeshadows. So the eyeshadow palette that I'm gonna use is this one, the Soft Glam by Anastasia Beverly Hills. To be honest, I used ABH before, but I did not use this specific eyeshadow palette right here. That's my actually really first impression of this palette right here. So the packaging here is so beautiful. It's made out of velvet and it's really beautiful. It's really soft. when you actually touch it, and I do understand what's going on right now because it's actually soft glam eyeshadow palette, and this is the colors right here. The colors are really beautiful right here. I'm really putting my eye on this one. Everything, it looks so beautiful. I also got a brush. Okay, this is the eyeshadow brush. It's a mini eyeshadow brush right here. You have the blending one, and then you have the crease one. So that is really nice. I actually don't remember the exact price of this specific eyeshadow palette, but I think it was about 30 bucks. So I am not sure what I'm going to do for my eyes today. I feel like I am very princess mood, that I'm all about pinks or maybe orange. I really honestly do not know. But I just want to say that this shade right here, the fairy shade, it looks so beautiful. I feel like that is actually matching with my outfit today, with my headband right here. So I think that I have something in mind. I don't know how it's gonna look, but let's just see. So I'm gonna use the mini eyeshadow brush on soda right here. I'm gonna use this shade right here, which is burnt orange, and I am gonna put it in my outer corner. We want to create this beautiful orange smoky eye, and I am gonna use the crease brush right here and putting it in my crease. So I feel like I want to smoke it up a little bit more. So I'm gonna use this shade right here, which this one called Rusty. Feel like we need to smoke things up a little bit right here. So right now what I really want to do is to actually go with the shimmery. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna go with the fairy shade right here, and then I'm gonna set it with this shade right here to make it pop even a little bit more. Instead, I'm gonna set it in with the bronze shade right here. I am just gonna go and take my fingertips and actually put it on. It's the best idea. You don't actually have to go and grab a brush. I feel like the fingertips is enough. So as always, I really love to do wing liner. So I'm gonna use the Stila liner right here. I am just going to smoke up things a little bit. So I actually gonna use the Burn Orange right here, the shade that I use in my outer corner, and I am just gonna go and apply it to my bottom lash line. This is the Orange Soda, the shade that I base with is my eyes. And I'm just gonna go and smoke everything up. What do you think, guys? Do you see a difference? So guys, I am just gonna go do my other eye and put some eyelashes, and I will be right back. So the next product that I'm gonna use, I'm actually gonna use the bronzer. I am gonna use the Fenty Beauty bronzer right here. That's actually my first impression too. I never tried this one before. The packaging is everything. I really love this mirror right here. The shade called Bajan Jayal, and I'm just gonna go with the matte brush right here and put some bronzer over here. So I really love the shade. I love that it's pigmented but not too much. I mean, it's really blending in the foundation, and that's what I like about bronzer. I don't like when the bronzer stuck in and then you actually cannot blend it properly. So that's a really good thing to say. The bronzer is really good. It's pigmented but it's not too much. It's really blending in the foundation. I love it. The shade, I think that is the shade that I love. Actually was like 30 bucks, I think. No, 30 bucks for bronzer. I have to say that that is the average price. This one is really good and this one is really highly recommended. I definitely see myself using this one again and again and again. Guys, if you want to know which blush I use, I actually use the KKW, the very graceful blush, the one that I'm using most of the time. It has a very nice peachy color into it. I felt like that is the vibe. Right now, I am going to do my highlight. So I'm gonna use this beautiful Vanessa Marix highlight palette. Now this one is not my first impression at all, but I definitely love this one. And I am going to use this shade right here, Easy Breezy. Just gonna go and grab my fan brush and put it on skin. Now you guys can see like instantly just 2 applications and look at the glow. That is the glow from God's. Like that is an amazing glow right here. The next thing that I bought is actually from Ulta and it's this off-white beautiful lipstick right here. This one, it is very nudey. It is exactly my type of lipstick. I am a girl of nudes. That's me, I know. And all this lipstick right here I got for 50 bucks. I have to say that is really nice price. 50 bucks for 3 lipstick. It is not that bad. What I'm going to do, I am gonna mix both of those. This one right here, it's Manila and Dubai. So I'm gonna use this one as a base and then I'm gonna use this one in the center of my lip. Now I have to say that this one it is my first time trying off-white lipsticks. I've never tried any of the other off-white products, but I have to say that this one is a matte lipstick. What I like about this lipstick that is not drying on. A lot of matte lipsticks, I don't want to say names, but when you put them on, it's actually feel like it's very dry and then it's like being flaky. This one, I really like the idea that it's still matte, but it doesn't get flaky, it doesn't dry on. Okay, so the shade that I'm gonna use in the center of my lips, I'm gonna use the Dubai. Already guys, so that was my new makeup haul and that was my first impression try on all the products. I really have to say that I am really impressed. As the product that I think that is a game changer, it actually this Tatcha Silk Canvas primer right here. This one is a beautiful primer. I really have to say that no matter what makeup you do with this, it gives you the mattifying look. That's what I like. It's actually closing all the pores. It looks really smooth. It looks really beautiful and I am in love with this primer. I really think that this one worth every dollar, every cent of it. So I feel like 1 ounce is for $52. It is okay. You can find a little bit cheaper products than this one, but if you're looking for high quality product that actually give you this makeup, that give you the mattifying results that you want, don't compromise yourself and get this one. You guys, thank you so much for watching me. If you have any question for me, just feel free to comment below. Guys, just before you go, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, ring on the button right here so you make sure not to miss any of my content. Guys, thank you so much for watching me and I love each and one of you. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.